right, what's up, y'all? So ever since the Cardi album came out, I've been sitting here watching this Cardi B and JT beef unfold, and it just got to a point where it's getting weird. It's getting weird. Like the boyfriend rubrics came out, and I was like, I mean, both of y'all failed the test, so, and then the gays were brought in. Let's just talk about it.
Y'all know who I am, y'all know who I am. Adrienne, I be in the cut, I sizzle with your man. Don't be mad at me because he recognized the brand.
Way back in 2018, I put out the first book in my Zoraxia series. I'm so excited to let you all know that the sequel to that book, Zoraxia, The Vengeance of Coldwind, is out now. Anywhere you get your ebooks and audiobooks, you can find it there. I'm talking about Amazon, Audible, audiobooks.com, Google Play, like it's all there. Also, you can go to www.zoraxia.com to purchase it directly from my site. Check out my series, check out the first book, and make sure you get the second book because it's out now. I'm so excited.
All right, y'all, real quick. I know that all these videos come with so many announcements, but I will say that you will definitely want to check out my podcast that is up right now, new podcast episode up right now on patreon.com/Adrian Expression. Because like we talked about a lot of stuff. I talked about Charlie Kirk. I talked about Beyonce and Jay-Z weird selves sitting with hanging with Ivanka Trump and Jared Kushner. I talked about this rapture BS that was going around on social media. It was just, you definitely want to check out patreon.com/Adrian Expression for the latest podcast episode. Now, I wanted to discuss this whole Cardi B and JT thing. As y'all know, Cardi B dropped her album. One of the main things people was talking about was her dragging Bia. That was funny. But I do think this JT stuff is getting very weird, and this has not been the first time in the industry that this kind of stuff has happened, right? And so we could start from the very beginning when, well, I guess, I don't know, that clearly isn't the beginning because it's Cardi responding to something. But at least on Cardi's album, she was kind of addressing JT almost like, well, girl, you and your man share bags and you mad about it, like y'all share purses. And Cardi on the song was just like, well, my man might, essentially, she's like, my man might cheat on me, but at least I'm not sticking, toys in his nether regions. That's, you can draw your conclusions. Like, at least I'm not sticking toys in his nether regions. And I'm like, okay, I don't know. Well, clearly, like, straight people don't care, right? But like, they don't care. But it's just so interesting that they're like people with gay fan bases will use like you being like men being feminine or men, potentially being bi or on the LGBT scale there as an insult. Like, y'all sitting over here with entire gay fan bases. It is just so weird. Like, y'all could find so many other things to use as insults. But it always comes back to, oh, he likes things up his butt, and he got, girl, you sharing purses, and it's just, okay, so whatever. So then JT clearly saw that because, girl, everybody talk about it, and she responds with like, because both these men got allegations or whatever, right? Violent allegations or conviction, girl. So she come back talking about, oh, well, Cardi B's boyfriend is gay. And she posted this, because this, Stefan, is alleged that he didn't got a man jumped. It's alleged that he got a man jumped for rejecting his advances. And the guy was just like, oh, well, he drugged me, he assaulted me. And so like there are allegations flying on both sides. But we talking about JT talking about, oh, well, Cardi B boyfriend gay, he bi, he gay. It's like now we got two rappers let me not. Now we got two rappers pointing at each other and saying, well, girl, your man gay, your man like things up his butt, your man like purses, your man gay, your man. And it's like, sister, don't y'all walk around here with gay fan bases? I just want us, if we claim to be rappers, girl, if we claim to be wordsmiths, if y'all claim to be these clever, like I said, clever, play with words and metaphors and all that stuff, can we come up with something else? Can we come up with something more creative? Can we come up with something that, I mean, we pointing at feminine gay purses, but y'all, both of y'all, man, got allegations or worse. And so I just think it's so representative of so much of our community where we focusing on the wrong thing. Meanwhile, you got both y'all got allegedly violent boyfriends. And we focusing on purses and sex toys. We focusing on purses and sex toys. Meanwhile, it's the violence running through the community. It's the violence running through y'all homes. And so this constant focus on who's gay and who's bi and who's doing things that are slightly feminine, who's walking around here sharing purses and who's doing, but there's gay, you're gay, your boyfriend's gay. It's just like, wow. Both of y'all like the Spider-Man meme pointing at the same basura on the street. No shade. Pointing at the same basura that's on the street and expecting to out-gag each other based on that with oh, well, yo man gay. Clearly, y'all don't mind. Clearly, the both of y'all don't mind. So, because y'all still dating these bi or gay men, whatever. So, like, clearly, we need to focus on something else because y'all not going to out-gag each other with that. Straight men putting on skirts and stuff, expecting us to be gagging. Like, girl, you gonna have to come harder than that. You know what I mean? Especially when y'all dating these so-called gay, bi, feminine boys. Like, especially when y'all sitting there dating them and screwing them. Like, it's just, you gonna have to come up with something different, girl. Y'all gonna have to come up with something different. It's not working. It's not working. Both of them violent. We just gonna ignore the violent elephant in the room to talk about somebody purse or sector. It's just, it don't add up to me. It's not adding up to me. So I'm watching them go back and forth on the timeline, and I'm just like, I would not want to be stuck with Nat Neil, one of the ashes that are on y'all arm. Like, what are you talking about? And so I just think it's weird that, like, even people who have strong, like, gay fan bases, these straight people, they will use your sexuality, your gender expression as an insult. And that is a window into how they actually think about that stuff. Like, you've seen it before where so many people are quote unquote okay with gay people, okay, until it's like they child or they own kin. And then the real way they feel about it starts coming out. Or when it's time to insult somebody, that's when it starts coming out. If y'all are wordsmiths like y'all claim to be, even though I'm not gonna go into that. I could be so shady. But if y'all claim to be writers or writing what y'all writing, we gonna have to see some actual creativity. I'm so sorry. Because this is so boring, but yet, like, I really do think it shoots y'all in the foot, just because you have gay fan bases, and now you're gonna have to explain how it's an insult without insulting, like, without that insult also being able to apply to your literal LGBT fan base. Okay, let's use our noggins. On that note, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you check out patreon.com/AdrianExpression and have a good evening.
Y'all know who I am, Adrian. I be in the cut, I sizzle with your man. Don't be mad at me because he recognized the brand.